I was a mortgage chaperone today. I think it's a job that should be created. I was just sitting with a friend that was trying to renegotiate or remortgage her house, and I advised her to get different types of or different persons, just to see the difference. And there's a real difference between people that try to that you ask, what are the best options to remortgage my house. She has a situation in which she has a part of it she doesn't pay, she just pays the interest, and that's with a Belgian bank. And then there's part of it that is invested in stocks and bonds and stuff like that. And it was to have a performance of 8 something percent, and of course it doesn't have a performance of 8 something percent. Actually, after 5 years of paying, let's say 1,200 annually to feed that let's say savings plan with an investment plan. If she asked for a payout today, she would get 1,250 euros. So it's performing 20% of what she actually paid in it. So without any interest for her, and that's a horrible situation. But there's a big difference between, let's say, the institutionalized and the non-institutionalized mortgage brokers. The ones that have a big company and a lot of offices, lots of overhead, I guess, or carrying the company line. And let's say the entrepreneurial ones. And we had an entrepreneurial guy today, and he was quite informative. And what he basically said is that the cheapest option is the Belgian company, which he has this no paying, just interest loan with. That company also does savings plans for mortgages, so she can move the money from her stocks and bonds investment type of savings plan, which will not perform over the duration of the mortgage enough to reach the end goal, because it's just not doing that, into a fixed interest rate plan with the Belgian bank, and that would not cost very much money. And also because it's within the same bank, it's not really a change in the whole mortgage. It's just just an addition for the Belgian bank. They of course like that. It would not involve any other procedures like a notary or somebody else. So that sounded pretty plausible, and he had a fixed fee for that. And even though he proposes a good deal and seems to be a cheap deal, these people they have this monopoly on adjusting your mortgages. They have an education, and then in the end they are allowed to do these things as a financial advisor. And immediately, every hour they work, they charge 175 euro per hour. And it's not that they used to get provision, which can last from 5 to 10 years, that they get an annual fee, and it works like this. They get the fee up front, so they get 5,000 euro or something of the whole mortgage if you buy a new house. They get it in year 1, and if before the end of the duration of that deal, for instance, you have a 5-year fixed mortgage or a 10-year fixed mortgage, you opt out or you try to change that, then these people have to pay that money back. So they made money in year 1, and now, let's say, they're stuck, because they are already spending the money on something, I imagine. So you come around to them and you say, okay, can you advise me? It's year 4, interest rates are going to rise. You feel the water rising. You will be financially incapable of paying for your mortgage. That's what you expect if you keep in this system. And this guy is just not motivated to help you, because he knows that if he helps you, he has to repay the money to the mortgage company. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So, but what people advise is wait another year and then change it, because that's when it expires. And of course, that's not a strategy you can use in this situation, I think. So you need other options. And so what they do, but the other thing about these guys is that they used to do, well, you have a new mortgage, it's 100,000 euro, we take 2% or something as our fee, or 1%, I don't know what the number is actually, that's $2,000, so we get it all at once and we don't calculate hours. Now they say, yes, we're not gonna do this this percentage fee anymore, we'll just do the hours. But that ends up being just calculating the average fee that they would have charged in the old times, and just adjusting their hourly rate and then pretending that they work 24 hours, which is 3 full days on your mortgage application that they are, let's say, filling in to an online form in front of your nose, and you only have to click print to print it out in every detail, and they pretend to work, apart from the hour that they're talking to you, another 3 full 3 days on that, just to keep up the rules of the viability or the legality of that fee. It's ridiculous. It's an extortionist scheme. And the guy we had today, the entrepreneurial guy, who was he seems to be willing to do the job. He said, well, actually, to close the system completely, that's about the words he used. This advice should also cost money, because I'm explaining important things to you that you should know about and that you should learn about, and that takes time. And of course, that's like having a restaurant in Haiti, because he has a monopoly, the only restaurant with food in Haiti, and you're charging people to even enter your restaurant. Not even letting them try to taste your food, whether it's good or bad. It's a complete monopoly, and this guy was dreaming of having it, ultimately completing, because it's only complicated because the people make it complicated. It's basically a savings plan, and you can save with fixed interest or you can invest. But I have to, let's say, make sure that I don't make this video too long. Okay, so this is 5 minutes. Anyway, I'll make another part just to talk. Thanks for listening.